Hello and welcome to Seat Pleasant, a Smart City of Excellence podcast, where each week I will talk to you about how small cities can be smart too. I am your host, Eugene W. Grant, Mayor of Seat Pleasant, a Smart City of Excellence. The topic of smart cities is widely being discussed around the world. For most, the discussion is centered around cities such as Singapore, 5.7 million people, Barcelona, 1.7 million people, London, 8.8 million people, and San Francisco, 885,000 people, and what they are doing. Each of these examples features a large city with populations over 500,000 people. Lost in the discussion is small cities. In the United States, there are over 35,000 cities and towns according to the United States Geological Survey. However, city mayors count just over 19,000 municipalities. If we use the city mayors numbers, the National League of Cities states that 80% of those cities have populations under 10,000 and 60% have populations under 5,000, which Seat Pleasant, the city I am mayor, represents. As we discuss smart cities, and most examples are cities of populations over 500,000, where do the rest of the cities stand? Can small cities be smart too? The answer is yes. Let's go back to the example featuring Singapore. Singapore is working to create a city brain, which is a command and control smart city solution. Singapore officials envision this as being the operating system for a smart nation. This command and control solution would bring value by aggregating data from disparate city sources into one common operating platform so that city leaders can have a single view of operations and also make intelligent, fact-based decisions, leveraging the insights derived from these data sets. There is true value here because oftentimes a single data source will not reveal the same insights of information that multiple data sources analyzed in conjunction would. Now, how much does something like this cost? For their smart city projects, Singapore invests 1% of their GDP. In 2016, that would have amounted to $2.7 billion. If you're a small city like Seat Pleasant, a smart city transformation at this price range is completely out of the picture. However, for a more feasible transformation, cities should think big but start small. Even then, affordability can be a barrier to entry for cities like us, but it doesn't have to be anymore. This is because we, Seat Pleasant, have worked tirelessly and invested deeply in order to develop a vision for a nation of smart cities by leveraging a shared services model that allows small municipalities with limited budgets to access the same technology cities like Singapore have at a fraction of the cost. That's this week's episode of Seat Pleasant, a Smart City of Excellence podcast. To find out more on how we're making this possible and to follow our own digital transformation, we invite you to visit our website, www.seatpleasantmd.gov, where we continue to engage, educate, and empower a smart city. Until next time,